All right. Here's something that we talk about fairly frequently.
Confederate flag?
Well, that's a good one.
Okay.
I still like it, but still, I'll never relent that it's all racist.
It's all you don't think it's racist at all?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But I tell you what, did we cover the story a few weeks ago that the Confederate flag, a couple of companies are making like a shitload of money because they're selling like crazy?
No, we didn't talk about it.
Yeah, there's a company out there who is manufacturing the Confederate flag, and because like eBay and Amazon and various outlets all took them off of their sites and you can't buy them anymore.
Sure.
They're making a shit ton of money because people say you can't have one, now everybody wants one.
And now a $10 flag probably sells for $35.
Yeah, and the thing is that now it truly is a rebel flag.
Yeah.
Because now you told me I can't have one, now I want one.
That's too bad we couldn't manufacture them. We'd sell
You know what? I had that idea.
Did you?
I did. When they were pulling them off of eBay and we started talking about it on the show, I said, man, if we start making those, we're going to be selling those like crazy. Because everybody wants one now because everybody tells you can't have one.
Maybe we should make like a T-shirt with like the rebel flag with Rex over top of it. Think those would sell?
I'm sure.
That would be good if we.
I'm sure if we had some kind of a catchphrase, like something about the real rebel radio or something like that.
Well, we could come up with something.
I think people would like that.
Yeah. I mean, we could do something with it. Hail and kill, nigger.
Nah, I don't want to get into that. But I think the rebel angle would work because that's basically why people want the flag now. It's because it's like, you know what? You tell me I can't have this or can't fly it. Well, I'm going to now because you said I can't. It's not because I'm flying this because I hate niggers.
Right.
No, it's just, it's I'm flying this because you tell me I can't fly it.
Right. Nathan in Kentucky, Norge would buy 20 shirts.
But yeah, the Confederate, the Confederate flags are selling like crazy.
If you really want one, I could work on a design. I could absolutely work on a design, and we could get them manufactured.
Confederate flag sales. Yeah.
You could probably sell a bunch of them.
I'm sure. Let's see. Confederate nations, last Confederacy. Oh, here we go. Right here.
How much they cost?
Well, let me read it.
All right. Nation's
last Confederate flag manufacturer sees sales surge.
All right.
After Charlotte.
Okay.
Rebel flag sales are up since Charlottesville. One North Alabama shop may be the only flag manufacturer in America meeting the increased demand.
Okay.
Alabama Flag and Banner is located in a small strip near downtown Huntsville. 2 years ago, the company began manufacturing the Confederate flag after the retailers pulled it from their shelves in the wake of the mass shooting at the Emmanuel AME Church in Charleston, South Carolina, in which 9 people were killed by a white supremacist who had been photographed holding the Confederate flag. The country's major flag manufacturer stopped producing the rebel flags. Eventually, said longtime owner Belinda Kennedy, Alabama Flag and Banner became the go-to manufacturer for hundreds of retailers.
Wow.
Hundreds of retailers across the country looking to stock American-made Confederate flags. Online orders boomed, too.
Wow.
2 weeks ago, after the deadly Charlotte rally sparked a national debate whether Confederate monuments should be removed from the parks around the country, the flag sales spiked again. After the church shooting in 2015, Amazon and Walmart stopped selling the flag and people were afraid they wouldn't be able to buy it, she said. And then you started seeing streets renamed, schools being renamed, mountains being renamed, and then people started getting angry
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another surge in sales. Since 2015, Alabama Flag and Banner has sold an average of 600 to 800 Confederate flags a year. Before that, they typically made a handful of special orders per year. They were able to order flags from a larger manufacturer. Kennedy said there are now Chinese-made flags available elsewhere, and she's seen a handful of individuals online who hand-sew flags to order. But as far as she knows, her business is the only one in the country currently manufacturing Confederate flags.
Wow, what an honor.
About half of the Confederate flags at her shop are more labor-intensive applique flag, which retails from anywhere from $93 to upwards to $200.
Jesus!
The rest are less expensive screen-printed flags, which cost $38.50 for a 3x5 flag.
Oh, for a little tiny one.
Yeah, so for an actual sewn flag, like a real one with the, sewn bars and stars and all that.
$100.
Yeah, anywhere from $100 to $200.
Mm-hmm.
After Charlottesville, Kennedy received more than 100 orders in one day. Fuck you.
14,000 a week.
Yeah, I'm still flying my flag, bitches. You're not telling me I can't.
Wow, that's crazy.
Let's average those out at like 150. Take the difference there. So what she said, 100 a day times 150.
Yeah. So
that's 15,000 a day.
It's a good amount of money.
It is, just for one flag.
Jesus Christ, Cookie.
Wow.
Is that what you want to sell?
No, I don't want to sell that.
You don't want to sell that one?
Not that one.
All right.
All right. Well, anyway, getting back to this. Let's see. More than 100 orders in one day. Everybody's got a different reason for buying, she said. By and large, I think people are afraid they may not be able to get one today. Confederate flags represent only a fraction of her business, she said, and she has not needed to hire any extra help so far. She has a team of 7 or 8 seamstresses, some of them Hispanic, who work on the manufacturing side, hand-stitched applique flags, and preparing the screen-printed flags.
Meanwhile, they have to come in through a tunnel underground so the people don't see them coming there to work.
Downstairs in Kennedy's office is a double-frame picture of 2 of her great-great-great-grandfathers who fought in the South in the Civil War.
Okay.
I think there is a bigger racial divide in our country than what we've had in many years, she said. I think a lot of it is because we're trying to sanitize history.
Right.
You've got white supremacists, but then you've got people like me who are history buffs pushing back and saying, don't change history.
Right.
Removing Confederate monuments is not right, she said. She echoed President Donald Trump's remarks, racist!
Yeah.
About Nazi about Charlottesville violence, asking where the country should draw the line at removing monuments because founding fathers like George Washington and Thomas Jefferson also owned slaves.
Well, let's take them off the Declaration of Independence.
Right, of course.
Just white it out.
How come you had to use white?
Yeah, sorry. Brown it out.
Yeah.
Brown parchment anyway, right?
Yeah. The Confederate flag, in her view, has been co-opted for something it doesn't represent. She hated seeing it carried by white supremacists in Charlotte. When you've got people like the Ku Klux Klan and those neo-Nazi groups, the white supremacists, when they hijack the flag, that should be a crime, she said, because that's not what the flag is about. But that's what made people so vehemently, adamantly opposed to the flag. Since 2015, Kennedy has been no stranger to attention, though she said she dislikes most of the publicity and news coverage surrounding the Confederate flags. Outlets such as CNN and Yahoo News have already interviewed Kennedy this week as part of coverage of the monument debate. A A self-avowed daughter of the Confederacy, Kennedy does not see herself as a crusader for the Confederate cause, but she doesn't accept that the flag or the monuments or the matter, or for that matter, are anything more than a symbol of heritage or history.
Right.
When we start trying to rewrite history, we're forgetting our history, she said. Does anybody really think by taking down monuments and renaming mountains and taking down Confederate flags that we are really going to see racism end? That's not going to fix it.
She needs to stop with her reasonable logic.
Yeah.
Stop it.
That comes from within inside people, she said.
Yeah, pal.
Yeah. So that goes back to as soon as you tell somebody you can't have something, that's when they want it.
Yeah, well, why don't people understand that they cannot have any more CMS gear? No more shirts, no more hats, no more condoms. You can't have them anymore.
Right.
Unless you shop today.
Are these people shitting out a flag?
They're wiping their ass with the flag.
Are they wiping their ass or are they shitting it out?
I don't know. I just wish a sniper would hit them both. Pew, pew.
Confederate lives matter?
Yeah, apparently.
I don't know.
Think there were any Confederate flags down there in the streets of St. Louis tonight?
I'm sure there are.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Somebody down there just being a rabble rouser are going to be flying those around down there.
Right.
You know?
Fuck that. Can you imagine getting involved in that shit now?
No, I would never get involved with that, but as a outsider looking in, like what you're doing, you're going to see somebody down there waving a Confederate flag.
Yeah, you probably will.
And so they take that, niggers.
When I was 20 years old, I'd have probably gone down there. Now, I just want to watch them get killed on TV. That's it.
What is that?
That's what, Schmiegel?
I have no idea. Who is it?
I don't know what Schmiegel has to do with the Confederate flag, but Schmiegel's from the Lord of the Rings.
Okay, I would never know.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. So there you go. Confederate flags are on the rise. The popularity is on the rise.
Their saleability is through the roof.
They are through the roof. Well, getting back to the original story that I wanted to cover.
Okay.
Let's take a phone call here. Hail and Kill caller, you're on the air.
I like seeing somebody that's going to take my Confederate flag down.
Yeah, how things in Kentucky?
Good. They get 5 hollow points to the fucking face.
And where do you have your flag displayed?
It's in my living room.
In your living room?
Sure.
Well, that's not very brave.
Is it in a frame or is it just hanging?
I live in an apartment. They don't allow you to put shit outside.
Okay.
So you have, getting back to Chris's question, is it just hanging on the wall or do you have it in a frame?
It's hanging on the wall.
Yeah. So what are your potential suitors, your school teacher girlfriends or whomever it is that you're banging? What do they think about going into your apartment and there's this Confederate flag hanging on the wall?
I've had black people in here. Nobody didn't say anything about it.
You've had black people in there?
Sure.
Did
Friend
you
of mine from college came in and he looked right at it. He's like, "That's pretty cool, man." But he's one of those rare black dudes.
He's a rare black dude. Wait, is he albino?
Yeah, he talks like he's white, drives a big jacked up truck.
How does that? Exactly. What does that mean? He talks like he's white. What does that mean?
He does. He honestly talks redneck. It's pretty funny. He's from Georgia, but I ain't seen him in a while. He banged some white bitch, and now she's having twins, so he's fucked.
Well,
I told him, I was like, you might as well just put a shotgun in your mouth and do a Kurt Cobain, man.
Will you be buying him matching Confederate flag jumpers for the kids?
Sure. That's what they need. You can learn about racism at an early age.
Now, we'll see. Now, you just made a comment there. Does Confederate flag mean racism to you?
Of course not. It's just a fucking flag.
Well, I understand, but you just stepped up and said teach them racism at an early age. So you kind of related the Confederate flag symbol to racism.
Well, that's how they try to put it in your head on TV.
Oh, okay, so it's them, not you.
Damn right.
Exactly. It's the mainstream media, man.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah, fuck CNN. Fuck all them idiots. What's that one dude, Brian Stelter, that egghead looking motherfucker? I'd like to kick him in the fucking teeth.
Have you pulled out your judge and shot your television yet?
Well, my 38 special, but yeah.
Of course you'd have a 38 special. Leonard Skinnard, right?
Yeah, snub nose.
Have you really shot your TV?
I did once, yeah.
Who was on the TV? Don Lemon? Who was on the TV? Don Lemon?
Couldn't tell you. I was too drunk to remember.
Wow.
I've had some interesting ones.
Were you in the apartment or were you in a house?
I was in a house.
All right. Damn.
I woke up one morning after partying in Nashville, and I woke up and looked around, and there was like this bluish powder all over the floor. I thought, what the fuck happened? Turns out somebody lit off a fire extinguisher in the place.
Nice.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Yeah.
They busting beer cans with a croquet mallet and just watching the beer explode.
Where do you get a croquet mallet? Where do you get a croquet mallet?
That's what I'm wondering. They just busted this thing out of the where in the fuck did you get that? I haven't even seen that at a fucking thrift shop.
So what's the story with the school teacher? You still banging that out?
Sure.
You said sure.
Yeah.
Put a ring on that finger?
Not yet. She got pissed at me and left tonight. So I guess I had a few too many.
She got pissed at you tonight and she left?
Yeah.
Why, what happened?
She just mad at me because I was drinking too much.
Oh, well, that'll do it. Right, Chris?
So I've heard.
Yeah, I think Chris has been down this road.
Chris is not allowed to talk about a certain period of his life.
Right. So she
got... Well, I am, so I ain't married to this bitch.
This bitch?
Sure.
He ain't married to her. He can call her whatever he wants.
I guess. So she got mad and she left, huh?
Yeah, she said, I'm leaving. I said, well, there's the door.
Yeah, bitch.
Don't let me hit you on the way out.
Don't let me shoot you on the way out either.
Yeah.
So
her in my backyard.
So did she at least get dinner out of you or anything tonight?
I got dinner out of her.
What'd she make, hot dogs?
How did you ever fucking guess? That's what I got.
That was dinner, huh? Hot dogs.
Yeah. Sure, we was watching football and like, fuck it. Make something quick.
Can of beans or fries?
Made chili go in, too.
Chili and dogs.
There you go.
Chili dog.
And watching the football game, she says, you're drinking too much. And you said, fuck that, I'm drinking more.
Beat it.
Yeah.
And
Dougie was playing.
Then she said, why don't you just go ahead and turn on your two loser friends and listen to those guys on that radio show you listen to?
Oh, yeah, she don't like you guys either. She said, I listen to that too much, too. It's just a I've learned that after almost 3 years of being with her, it's just a constant bitch fest. It's cry about this, cry about that. Cry about something.
Why do you stay?
Because the sex is good.
Wow.
What reason would I say?
But is it good enough to deal with that? You can always find pussy.
Sure, but this is easy.
It's easy. Okay.
It's not always easy when you're a fat fuck like me. So
it's still pretty easy.
You just once you find a good piece, you try to hold on to it.
Right. People say, yeah, you better hold on to anybody who wants to hang out with you.
Yeah. Otherwise, you end up with some crack whore over here, and you get crabs. Or whatever else. God knows what's going around this fucking town.
Where you live, is there a big meth problem?
Yeah, passing around all those dirty needles all the time.
What about the meth? Is there a lot of meth there?
Tons of it.
Really?
I could probably go get it off a guy that lives right below me, honestly.
Jesus. He's not cooking, is he?
I don't know. He's one wild motherfucker. You talk about somebody that moves fast, like, that ain't normal. Like, when he walks, that motherfucker, he's almost running, but it's like the fastest walk you ever seen. It's like, holy shit, man. Like, that guy's bumped up on something.
Well, you don't want him cooking meth underneath you, that's for sure.
Yeah, he'll blow up the whole building.
Hell no. I ain't smelled it, but I don't even know what it really smells like, but I guess it smells like chemicals burning.
Hopefully it doesn't smell like your girl's snatch, otherwise you'll never know.
Jesus Christ. That's right.
She got a good smelling pussy or what?
Oh, yeah. It's always clean.
Always clean. Clean and pristine.
She keep that thing shaved so it doesn't hold on to stuff?
Absolutely.
There you go.
That's the only way to be, in my opinion. But
yeah. Does it plump up a little bit when you start eating her out?
It gets a little mushy.
It's a little mushy.
Yeah.
I mean, a good tight pussy will just kind of like plump up, though. You get her going.
Kind of just a mixture between cum and piss.
Not sure that was so attractive, but okay.
Tasty.
It is what it is.
Oh, man, that's funny.
I'm so over this politically correct bullshit all the time. It's all you see on TV. I can't even watch a sporting event without seeing some stupid ass commercial or a sports commentator saying something about diversity, man. Like, shut the fuck up. We got all the diversity we need.
Yeah, why don't you go back where you came from?
Yeah. Build that wall.
Oh, my God.
I'm still holding on to hope that the wall will happen.
Maybe in the second term.
Yeah, maybe. Trump got enough money. I don't see why he don't just pay for it out of his pocket.
Because I think it'll probably cost more than he has, to be honest.
See, I think he's got more than even he lets on.
Yeah, maybe.
That's just my opinion. I don't think a man like him's ever going to let anybody know just as much as he's actually got. He ain't got Jeff Bezos money, though. That motherfucker right there, guy runs Amazon. You talk about a rich motherfucker. He could build a wall from California to New York.
Well, you got a lot on your mind tonight.
Yeah, too much fucking Red's apple ale does that to me.
Do you have these kind of conversations with your girl?
Sometimes she
Sometimes.
likes to get into it.
Yeah.
She's not into the whole politics thing.
No, of course not.
Nope. Doesn't mean anything, sir. State of the world. It's all about her.
It's all about her.
It is.
Yep. Don't we know it?
That's just a fucking vagina thing, I guess. They're all obsessed with their self. You
Wow.
get on Facebook about seeing 10 million selfies. Look at my food, man. Look at my nice meal I cooked. I don't care what you cook, bitch. Eat it. Don't be taking pictures of it. It's getting cold while you're taking all these pictures of it. Just
Right.
eat it.
Yeah. Stop taking pictures of your food.
Exactly. I don't take pictures of mine because I can't wait to get my mouth on it.
Right. All right, man. Well, protect that Confederate flag.
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded.
All right.
All right.
Well, hail and kill.
Hail and kill. Fuck you, pal. And job.
Damn.
That's our boy from Kentucky.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Yeah.
Apparently. Wow.
Better not try to take my flag.
Yeah, pal.
I'll fill you full of holes.
Damn straight.
Don't be touching my flag, pal.
Don't be touching.
I'll protect
Don't
my
mess-
protect my Confederate flag.
She be a cunt, but I gotta hang on to her because I'm a big fat motherfucker.
Yeah. Gotta get it while you can.
Yeah. That pussy might go away. Then what's I got? Just this fucking flag.
Yeah, or this crack whore.
And this crack whore. Or the guy downstairs making the meth. That ain't worth it. I gotta keep this bitch.
Right.
Fuck that. I'd rather be alone.
Too funny. So,
Yeah.
so she up and left him because he's drinking too much.
I drank a little too much.
I was drinking.
She'll be back tomorrow, though.
She can't get enough of me
That's right.
because I'm all man.
All of me.
All right.